felt like every time I started talking and smiling, and I smile all the time, it would start to crack more and more, and it was, yeah. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rheanie if you're new here. We talk about everything cruelty-free beauty, and today is going to be a little bit of a different topic today. Today we're going to be dabbling into the topic of skincare. I've been using Tretinoin for quite some time now. Tretinoin is also known as Rheanie, its brand name. So think of it as like Vaseline. So Vaseline is the actual brand name, and petroleum jelly is what the actual product is. So why and how did I discover it in the first place? So as many of us, I suffered from acne for many years, most of my teenage years actually. Now I'm kind of dealing with the consequences with that. I do get it from time to time now, but my main issues of concern is a lot of skin congestion, so a lot of blackheads, textured skin, large pores, acne scarring, hyperpigmentation. I'm in my early 20s now, so I'm starting to get into the battle of anti-aging too. I'm just everything. Hi, editing Rheanie here. I totally forgot to show you or even mention my before and after pictures for the 3 months that I've been using it. So here they are here. How I came across it was actually through a couple of different YouTubers, both dermatologists, Dr. Davin. I'll link his channel down below. His videos are so straightforward, so easy to listen to, very clear and concise. Another person that I really like is Dr. Dray. She has a lot of good videos as well. And what intrigued me the most was that Tretinoin addresses basically all the skin issues that I mentioned here. Dr. Davin explains in one of his videos when he talks about Rheanie is that it's known for targeting the 4 Ps, which is pore sizing, pimples, pigmentation, and it's a powerful anti-ager. What is it? What is Tretinoin? So basically, in a nutshell, Tretinoin is vitamin A in its purest form. Our skin cells turn over every 27 to 30 days, and when you use Tretinoin, it actually increases that process. It speeds it up, so it's every 14 to 21 days instead. So it's a much faster turnover, which is important because starting in your 20s, fun fact, we lose collagen at a rate of 1% every year. So as soon as you turn 20, it's like this slowly like downhill battle. Tretinoin is also one of the most researched, tested, and only thing that's proven to slow the aging process, and not only that, but actually reverse it. For me, that really spoke out to me, the fact that it's so powerful in that sense. So that's why I really wanted to try it out for myself. It's more known for its anti-aging properties. I don't hear a whole lot of younger YouTubers talk about Tretinoin. It's usually the more mature ladies here on YouTube. A really good example would be, I think her username is Melissa55, but she looks bomb. Like, I'll throw a picture up of her. She looks amazing, and she's been using Tretinoin for many years. So what do I use? So I actually went to my local dermatologist and I got a prescription strength Tretinoin. The kind that he recommended for me to start off with, I believe, is the lowest percentage, which is 0.025%. And the reason why I made this decision to go and get a prescription strength, there is other options available. People more commonly know retinol, so that's its over-the-counter option that you can choose. But the reason why I didn't go down this route is because in my research and in my opinion also, there's just not enough studies to show that it's as effective. And also, depending on the brand, it can be pretty expensive to buy retinols. Just about every skincare brand carries some sort of retinol product, and depending on which brand you choose, it can be pretty costly. But with these weaker formulations, you do get less side effects, which leads me into the next point, which is the dark side of Tretinoin. So this is actually my second attempt. The first time I got it, my dermatologist told me to use it every night and follow up with him 3 months from then. And I did that for about a solid month and a half, maybe even 2 months. I did that every night, and oh my god, I wish I had pictures to show you, but it was bad. My skin was so extremely peely, so irritated. It was really red. It was really hard to wear makeup over top of it. I had a full-time desk job, so I just felt really self-conscious talking to people because anytime I moved my mouth, like more of my skin, because that's where it was peeling the most, was around my mouth and around my nose. I felt like every time I started talking and smiling, and I smile all the time, it would start to crack more and more, and it was yeah, I couldn't put up with it anymore. But I feel like a few other reasons why that was happening is I really didn't have a healthy respect for it. I was using other acids. I used to be such a complete skincare junkie.
Like, I loved having so many lotions and potions and serums and creams and oils and all of it.
I didn't simplify my skincare routine. I used BHAs, I had glycolic acids that I was using. I was going for hydrofacials every 6 weeks. I was just doing so much to my skin. And ultimately, like, I had to stop because I couldn't deal with the side effects anymore. But you know, I came around and I did more research on it. I found out that Tretinoin is just as effective even if you don't go through that ugly phase. If you can take it as slow as you can, it'll still yield very effective results. Second time round, what was my approach? For the first month and a half, maybe even 2 months, I actually only used it once a week. And then after that month and a half mark, I bumped it up to twice a week. So Sundays and Wednesdays. And I did that for basically the whole duration of the 3 months. I played to how my skin felt, so if 1 week my skin seems a little more irritated than normal, then I'll back off and do it only once a week. A couple things that I think is important to say in this video is you cannot be using Tretinoin when you're pregnant, while you're breastfeeding, or trying to conceive. I should have said this at the beginning of the video, but I'm sure it was obvious. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a licensed dermatologist, and everything that I mentioned today, take it as a grain of salt and always do your own research and talk to a medical professional if this is something that you're interested in, because everybody's skin's different and everybody's circumstances are different. So what I say works for me may not work for you, so always talk to your dermatologist or doctor. And the biggest thing that I also want to mention is sunscreen. You have to wear sunscreen. It's just a given. If you're taking on something as powerful as this, that's going to constantly be showing fresh, plump baby skin. Basically, you're dealing with such delicate skin, being exposed to the UV rays. You have to protect your skin. So yeah, it's just really important to apply and reapply your sunscreens. In my next video, I will be talking about my 5 top tips for starting Tretinoin, if this is something that you want to really venture into. Yeah, keep a lookout for that, and I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.